Hi, this is Caroline Stewart with Wellness Within, and today I'm interviewing Alanna Hnatiw. Alanna is a yoga teacher here at Wellness Within. So Alanna, tell me a little bit about yourself and what inspires you.
Well, I took my teacher training here at Wellness Within 3 years ago,
Yep.
and started teaching here right away after that. And so, I've been on the team here for 3 years, and I work at a few other great locations. It's a fantastic community, actually.
It is.
Which I'm really pleased to be a part of. I have 2 teenage children and a husband. We've been together for 30 years. We live out in the country. We're surrounded by my herd of horses, cats, dogs, pot-bellied pig, We've got quite a little petting zoo going on out there. So I'm actually quite a homebody. I really do enjoy being at home with my animals and also with my teenagers when I can convince them to hang around and fix fences.
And what inspires you?
My inspiration actually is, I guess, just what kind of life do I want to live and what kind of legacy do I want to leave behind.
Oh, wonderful. What inspired you to be a yoga teacher?
Time flying by, actually. Some just really self-introspective questions a few years ago that made me just wonder, if time is going by this quickly, am I spending it wisely? And and also really what brings me joy? What do I want out of life? What kind of quality of life do I want to live as I'm kind of, past the halfway point, probably.
Maybe.
So some out of those questions came definitely more time with my horses, really. That was kind of, you want something your whole life and when you finally get it, you shouldn't squander it. So the truth of the matter was, physically, I just didn't feel that I was in a place to really be able to safely pursue that dream and also do it in a way where I could continue basically for the rest of my life. And I had my own, yoga practice, and I really just had a very strong sense that yoga was really going to be the gateway, the path to get me in the saddle and to keep me strong. So I chose both of those pursuits because they did fit together so well.
Yeah.
And that the ability that I would get from yoga would translate into the saddle, and also the challenges and the humility that comes from getting in the saddle and being taught lessons from a 1,000-pound animal also really translates into being on the mat, just being willing to accept it, whatever comes up every day.
That's what that is.
Absolutely.
What can students expect when they're attending one of your classes?
Well, I'm half a teacher, so you can expect a lot of alignment
Yeah.
cues. I do tend to chat a lot, especially if I'm looking around the room, seeing perhaps that someone's needing some reminding about where their body's at or where their breath is at. So I do tend to really give a lot of cues. I also tend to laugh at myself because inevitably when you talk that much, you're going to say something that doesn't quite come out right.
Yeah.
So I try to not to take myself too seriously and definitely to imbue that sense of fun and compassion and lack of self-criticism and judgment. So we can kind of expect that kind of temperature set in the classroom. And I have a great book, Journey to the Heart, that I read from at the end of every class. And if class sizes aren't too big, sometimes a little peppermint neck rub.
Yeah,
in class, which
I guess
everybody
it's a little
loves.
bit big.
Yeah, and sometimes if there's 20-some people, I'm not, unless we had a 15-minute Shavasana, I wouldn't have a chance. Yeah. So, that's how class sizes are. Life gets busy some days, and you never really know what to expect as far as numbers. So I always just kind of take that in stride. And it's always a flow class. Basically, we kind of teach to who shows up that day and where we're feeling, and whether it's a West Coast cloudy day or bright sunshine. So we just kind of see what everybody needs that day and address those issues.
What are you currently learning about?
Well, currently on my bedside table is the happiness advantage. So which is, some of the same questions or thought processes that led me to yoga horsemanship. It's, what are you choosing every day in your life? Because it is actually, it's a verb. It is a choice. You choose to be happy. You choose to forgive. You choose to, whatever it is actually up to us.
Right.
So I'm really working on understanding perhaps any limiting beliefs that I've been carrying around that don't fit who I am anymore. And just, making choices to be joyful, to be happy, and to be able to help people around me kind of discover what that means for them as well.
And I suppose that translates really well into the yoga classes.
It absolutely does. And I do talk a lot in yoga classes about compassion and about the chakra systems, having some understanding of, as we develop and grow through life, the effects that those issues take in our tissues sometimes, and being brave enough to face those, and knowing that it's okay to take the cap off the bottle sometimes and deal with it a little bit at a time.
And the book was called The Happiness Advantage?
Happiness Advantage by Sean Achor, Achor. So, it's been a great
look
book.
it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So last question for you, what is your favorite quote of the moment and why?
My favorite quote at the moment is a quote by Rumi. Yesterday I was clever, so I wanted to change the world, but today I'm wise, so I am working to change myself.
And so why does that resonate with you?
Well, I think youth comes with a lot of passion and also a lot of opinion about the world and how we want to change it, and so it's really important to get out and do that, but there also comes a point in time when we realize that change starts within and that each individual is important, and so everything starts with one person, so we start with ourselves. I think we come from a place of more authenticity to lead and help others, to make the changes, be the change you want to see. All these silly little quotes with the quotes because they are inherently universal truths.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, well, thank you so much, Alanna, for chatting with me today. And I will post about Alanna's classes in your bio, and definitely come check it out.
Yes, love to see you.